Gold leaf electroscope, GLE. It is used to detect the presence of charge on a body, whether the body is charged or uncharged, polarity of charge, whether the charge present on the body is positive or negative, and what is the amount of charging, what is the amount of charge present on the body. So this is its construction. It contains a metallic knob connected by a conducting wire to gold leaves. Gold leaves. Gold leaves. It is mounted in a glass jar. It is mounted in a glass jar. Okay. Now let us see how we can use this one for these three purposes. First one, when we want to find out whether the body is charged or not charged, what we'll do, we bring this body in contact with the metallic rod. Okay. If the body is uncharged, then there will be no change in the gold leaves. There will be no change in the gold leaves. But if the body is charged, say positive charge, what will happen, this charge is transferred to the leaves, and now these leaves, after getting similar charges, due to repulsion, they diverge. So the divergence in the leaves of uncharged gold leaf electroscope shows that the body is charged. Okay. Now to find out the third one, degree or amount of charging, what will happen, if they are getting more charges, there will be more repulsion and there will be more diversion. So the degree of divergence will indicate the amount of charge present on the body. So these are the two uses. Now the second one, how we can find out the polarity of charge. For this use, we have to take a gold leaf electroscope which is charged by some known polarity. ओके. हम इसमें हमें सेकेंड यूज के लिए हमें पोलरिटी पता करने के लिए एक चार्ज्ड गोल्ड लीव इलेक्ट्रोस्कोप की ज़रूरत होगी. Okay. Now what will happen? Now if we bring the charged body in contact with the knob of charged gold leaf electroscope, okay, if they are of same nature, what will happen? There will be further divergence. Because they are again getting more charge of same nature. If the charge present on this body is of opposite polarity to the charge on gold leaves, then what will happen? These two opposite polarity charge will neutralize each other. So there will be less charge and the divergence will decrease. Okay. If it is in large amount, then it will neutralize the charge of this one, and then again the remaining charge will be distributed. So the leaves of gold will show first decrease in divergence and then increase in divergence. So in these two conditions, what will happen? The it means that the polarity of charge on these two are opposite. So this way you can find out the polarity of charge present on the body. I am repeating once again. If the polarity of charge on the body and that on the GLE are same, it will show divergence. And if they are opposite to each other, it first converges and then it may diverge. So in this way, the gold leaf electroscope can be used for these three purposes: to find out the presence of charge, polarity of charge, and degree or amount of charge. One question sometimes asks why we prefer gold. Actually, it can be made by using aluminum foil also. But we prefer gold because gold is a good conductor. So it responds quickly even for small charge, since it is conductor and can be turned into the foil of very low mass density. जितना हल्का होगा उतनी आसानी से ये जो रिपल्सन है उसको जल्दी से वो सोखेगा. बहुत भारी हो जाएगा तो रिपल चार्ज होने के बावजूद रिपल नहीं कर पाएंगे, उसकी ग्रेविटी के अगेंस्ट उसको एक्सपेंड नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो दैट इज़ वाई वी यूज़ gold as a foil, gold telescope. This is. Now come on the next topic, that is the basic properties of charge. Two properties we are already familiar, that charges are of two types, positive and negative. The name were given by the Benjamin Franklin, and their effects tends to cancel each other. दिस पॉइंट शुड नोटेड। ये जो दो टाइप के चार्ज है, पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, इनका आपस में इफेक्ट क्या है कि एक दूसरे को कैंसिल करना चाहते हैं। ओके, सेकेंड प्रॉपर्टी, लाइक चार्जेस रिपल वाइल अनलाइक चार्जेस अट्रैक्ट चार्ज। ये भी आप नाइन्थ क्लास से ही पढ़ते आ रहे हो। नाउ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेयर इन क्लास 12th, द एडिटिविटी ऑफ चार्ज, conservation of charge, and quantization of charge. So please be careful. It is asked in board exams also. What is additivity of charge? According to this property, uh, if you want to calculate the total charge present on the system, what you have to do, you have to find the algebraic sum of, algebraic sum means sum with sign, प्लस को प्लस साइन के साथ और माइनस को माइनस साइन के साथ रखना है। आपको क्या करना है, इफ़ यू वांट टू कैलकुलेट द टोटल चार्ज प्रेजेंट ऑन अ सिस्टम, then this is equal to the algebraic sum of charges and its component. Suppose a system contains q1, q2, q3, several charges and its components, then total charge is equal to q1 plus q2 plus q3 and so on. Okay, we have to put this q1, q2 with their sign. For example, suppose a body has three components that contains charges plus 1 microcoulomb, plus 2 microcoulomb, minus 3 microcoulomb means 1 microcoulomb means 10 raised to the power minus 6 coulomb. Micro stands for 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, suppose you want to calculate the total charge. What will you have to do? Plus 1, plus 2 and 3 with sign. We have to put all these charges with their sign. So what will happen? Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 and minus 3, 0. So the net charge on the system is 0. This is known as additivity of charge. Now conservation of charge, it is the fundamental, it is known as law of nature, law of nature, conservation of charge. The total charge of an isolated system is always conserved. Total charge of an isolated system. Isolated means the system that has no influence from surrounding. Then the system is said to be isolated. So it is also constant. One thing you should know, that what is the meaning of this statement, that the total charge of an isolated system remains constant? It means that during a process, the charge particle may be created, may be destroyed, but net charge on a system cannot be produced and cannot be destroyed, cannot be created, cannot be destroyed. Okay, for example, there are two most important examples of conservation of charges, and you also balance chemical equations in chemistry on the basis of charges. Okay, so pair production, when a gamma photon, it get converted into two pairs, one electron and one photon. Okay, let us try to see the conservation of charge here. Gamma photon, it is the electromagnetic wave. Gamma photon, it contains no charge, so the initial charge is 0. Now electron has minus E charge and positron has plus E charge, so these two will cancel each other, and again the final charge is 0. So initial charge is 0, final charge is 0. The charge particles are created, but the charge remains, total charge remains conserved. Similarly, annihilation of matter, in which two antiparticles get interacted to produce photons. Okay, electron, positron get interacted to produce photons. So initial charge minus E and plus E, net initial charge 0, final charge 0, plus 0, again 0. So the charge remains conserved. This is known as conservation of charge. Now it is one of the important property, quantization of charge. Quantization, it is derived from the word quanta. Quanta means fixed amount, discrete amount, distinct amount, packet. So it states that the charge on a body is always equal to the integral multiple of basic unit of charge, and this basic unit of charge is represented by E, which is the magnitude of charge on electron or proton. Okay, So the charge on any body can be presented q is equal to n into e, where n is an integer. It may have value plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3. Okay, where e is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to the minus 19. This is the magnitude of charge present on the electron or proton. Okay, so it, what is the meaning of this statement? It means that a body can have charge always in integral multiple of e, either minus e, minus 2e, minus 3, minus 4e, and so on, or plus e, plus 2e, plus 3, and so on. You can guess the reason of the cause of quantization, why this property takes place. Actually, what will happen, we know that if you want to charge a body, we have to either supply the electron to the body or remove the electron from the body. Okay, and the electron can be transferred from one body to another body only in numbers, integral numbers. 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron, not half electron, 1 by 3, 3 electron, or 3 by 5 electron. Okay, it cannot be transferred in fraction. So when one electron transferred from another, it will create only charge in numbers, e, 2e, 3, and so on. This is the quantization. Some facts. Quantization of charge was first suggested by Faraday during its laws of electrolysis. Electrolysis you will study in chemistry. Electrolysis यहाँ से ये first time ये coined हुआ था, and it was experimentally demonstrated by Millikan in 1912. Okay, in his great experiment, oil drop experiment. Okay, one thing you should also know that quantization of charge has no significance at macroscopic level. ये तभी तक applicable है when we are talking about a small amount of charge. Okay, as large amount of charge, it has no meaning, because you have calculated in the earlier classes 1 coulomb is equivalent to 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons. Okay, so at these levels, microcoulomb and microcoulomb, millicoulomb, and coulomb, the quantization has no meaning. It has significant only at the microscopic level. Okay, thank you.